What is up, guys? It's Motor Mark here. You guys are joining me for my lunch break, and I'm gonna go right up into the hills up here, like I always do. And maybe we could talk about. Oh, what a cutie! Aw. Oh, how cute! So we can talk about. We can go ahead and talk about why would you go electric? Like if you have all these fire-breathing monsters and stuff, and what made me go electric? So I went electric mostly kind of by accident. You know, it was an idea, and then it just happened. So I had my XR 650L, and I was riding that for a while, and I was like, you know what? The XR 650L was burning oil because I needed like piston rings and stuff. Probably the cylinder redone or probably honed. Who knows? It's probably just the piston rings. So I ended up going and I went up to Hollywood Electrics, and I just had like a few questions for them. And the same day I talked to Carl. Carl was telling me, basically he was, Carl was explaining to me, he's like, hey, so she's like, what do you need it for? No, he was asking me questions to, evaluate what type of bike was good for me. He recommended the DSR, which is the bike that I should have had because he was talking about my riding and stuff. But I wanted the FXS because that's, my style. And that's honestly, at the time, what I could afford, or what I thought I can afford. And so I ended up getting the FXS, and well, basically I got the FXS. But what made me end up going electric though was the fact that Carl told me, he's like, hey, do you want to take the bike out for a ride? And I was like, you sure you want me to? I was like, yeah, kind of like, don't really want to do it, but shoot, why not? So I took the bike out. They have a route you go, tells you the route you take off, go for the ride. So I took the route, and I just remember feeling how easy the bike was to ride. I remember how much the bike made me smile. And then I thought about it. I was like, oh man, this thing's so smooth. I have never felt any dirt bike style bike, supermoto, whatever, that smooth in my life. And then that power, that acceleration, just like, it had me smiling. It was just wild. So I ended up like saving money just for that bike. So I ended up saving money for that bike, and it was pretty much what made history. So it was cool. I ended up getting the bike. I love it, enjoy it, and it's so hard for me to go back. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I love all types of bikes, but literally after riding an electric motorcycle, it made my other bike feel like a doggone tractor. That's horrible to say. It made my bike feel like a tractor. I'm just like, oh man. And you start seeing things a little bit different. Like, at first you're like, oh man, I want to have my loud noise and my pipes and stuff. And then you actually ride one and you realize it's not that difficult or that hard to ride a bike that, what most people will call silent. It's actually pretty simple. So that's what happened with me. I ended up test riding the bike, and I just fell in love with it. I was like, oh my god, this thing is power to weight, and all this crazy stuff, that acceleration. Oh man, it made it so easy to change lanes. Like, I really did not have to think too much to change lanes. this a dead end too? Oh man, all these streets are dead ends. Oh, it looks like a big old sinkhole on the side of the mountain. I wouldn't want to live there. It might rain and then I have a flash mudslide. There's no flash flooding here, it's just flash mudslides. So I ended up doing that. I got my FXS, I put the chargers on there. The faster it's charged, the better, you know. It's easier to deal with. And there's a few main reasons why, you know, I like the electric bike. Number one, the maintenance is a little less. It's just a little bit less. And then the other thing is that you know, it's something that you just get on and go. You don't have to warm it up or anything. You just get on it and oh, this thing has no outlet, I guess. Oh, maybe that side has no outlet. Let's go this way. So literally I'm sitting there riding around and I don't have to think about anything but the tires and the brakes. You know, every once in a while you have to do the alignment for the electrical motor, just to make sure that it's, you know, like it's firing at the right time, because it is like a timing thing. But it's not that complicated. Oh, let's go this way. Last time that was a dead end. So, and then I didn't turn right here. Did I? I don't remember. Maybe I did. Probably did. Yeah, I think I did turn right there. Let's do a U-turn. Not recommended for most people, but you know, I can kind of hear when something's creeping up on me. My bike's not obnoxiously loud. So I think I went up this way. So I'm gonna go up this way. Yeah, this is the street I was on with that view. Love it up here. God, sunflower seed in my throat. I just like it. It's such a steep ride coming up, but like the views though, man. Them views. Like the views. Never thought I would like it up here, but I actually like it up here. Oh man. Oh, there's so much going on up here today. Holy. Gotta watch out for cars and stuff. Different things, people rolling back. Oh, here's that top part. My two houses over here. I own both of them. No, I'm joking, maybe one day. But look at this view. I mean, it's obstructed by houses and stuff, but like I feel like I'm so high up. And it doesn't take long to get up here. Yeah, but it's just such a practical bike. It's like, so what if the bike takes forever to charge? I mean, my bike takes less than 2 hours to fully charge, so that's no big deal. And then not only that, but I mean, it has more range than most of the bikes I've had. People complain about, oh yeah, you have to charge, blah 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 blah. So what? If you're gonna be able to ride for you know, 2 hours straight or something, then you have nothing to complain about.